Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Thursday, January 12th, 2023. As you can see behind me, the fountain here on Market Street is not quite on yet. It is early enough, it's about 8:30. And the Christmas tree has been removed and cars are driving and parked down this little, well, makeshift Main Street USA, otherwise known as Market Street, with Water Street directly behind me. It is very interesting to not see all the Christmas decor up and the tree up and the lights up and the snow falling. The holidays are over and already almost halfway into the first month of the new year. And I will be going to my first Disney park of 2023. And I'm excited. Not necessarily just to go into the park, because I am meeting up with some friends, which will be awesome, but also Disney has announced quite a few good things that are formulating. This could be a good year. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? Looking at the clock here, it is a little after 8:30. I believe rope drop was at 9 at Magic Kingdom, where I have the reservation. And I'm just going to sit here and stand here until the minute hand bicycle moves. Disney has announced an opening date for Tron at Magic Kingdom. And they've also stated that in the next coming months, there will be no reservations needed for weekdays for annual pass holders, which is going to be pretty dang awesome, which I think is a step in the right direction for removing reservations completely down the road. And I believe Disneyland announced that they're going to start putting Magic Keys back on sale, which means WDW soon might put annual passes back on sale. Now granted, there's a lot of things that need to be changed, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But I think this is, like I said, a step in the right direction. There it goes. Okay, it's going. Okay, time for me to go. It has been an overwhelmingly positive for news the last couple of days for Disney World. In early April, a couple things are coming back. Well, not coming back, but Tron Light Cycle Run will be opening. Also, Happily Ever After is making a reappearance at Magic Kingdom. And not even into April, starting now, a couple of days ago when they announced it, no more parking fees at the resorts if you're staying there. Something they implemented a few years ago that not many people were happy about. And the Harmonious Barges and the Harmonious Show nighttime spectacular at Epcot is going away. All the things I mentioned, I think the overwhelming majority are pretty happy with, including myself. They have not put a date stamp on it yet, but I was referring to the annual pass holder no reservations within the next few months, according to Disney, which basically means Magic Kingdom on the weekends will not apply, but weekdays and all the other parks even on the weekend, in the next month or two, any annual pass holder who does not have blackout days will be able to go in after 2 p.m. without a reservation. Like I said, the wheels are in motion. And of course, when a wheel is turning, it usually means that progress is being made and you're heading somewhere, like I'm heading to Magic Kingdom. So if the wheels are turning with the reservation system, does that mean down the road, possibly in 2023 at some point, there will be no more reservations? I hope so. I think it's gonna happen. I think it'll happen. Now, if over the next series of days, weeks, or even the short tenure of the next few months, a lot more changes come about, then I think everyone realizes that the newly brought back management, well, the management system that's in place now, since late last year, means business. For example, where the trams come back to the two parks where trams are currently not at, Hollywood Studios and Epcot, the only trams are here at Magic Kingdom and at Animal Kingdom. You know, just little things that, I'll say the magic has been waning a little bit lately, but it really has. That tram's going to pick out more guests, taking them to TTC. Also, this is my first visit of 2023. Things are already better than last year. All about bringing a little bit of that magic back, bit by bit, piece by piece. Still a long way to go, obviously. But when people aren't happy, then the magic wanes. I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly. Like I said, step in the right direction. You look a little happier today than in the past. Heavy Metal Mickey, I can tell on your face. A few years ago, if you told me that everyone, including myself, would be hoping for a day when there were no reservations, I don't know know if I would have believed you. You had to make a reservation to go into a park after you already had an annual pass or a ticket. But that's what we're waiting for. Also got my little cardboard sleeve because this is definitely a piping hot caffeinated beverage from Joffrey's right behind me. Also the fact that anybody cannot just buy an annual pass now. You used to always buy the annual passes. The only one they're selling currently is the Pixie Dust Pass, which basically is the one that Florida residents Monday through Friday can get. No other annual pass holders are on sale here unless you've been grandfathered in. I think that's going to change. On to the General Joe Potter. I am boarding. Taking the ferry boat over. I'll probably take the monorail out. Well, I may take the ferry boat. I don't know. I always like the ferry boat in though. Kind of adds to the experience going across Seven Seas Lagoon. It's just kind of a nice vibe for me. Yeah, definitely a pretty full boat capacity-wise. No, I mean, it's not full capacity. There's still, like I said, the reservations are in place, but there's quite a few people on the boat here going across Seven Seas. All right, that's interesting. The Christmas tree is still up. Mid-January, it's the 12th of January, and the Christmas tree is still up on Main Street. And as I stand here looking at the rivers of America, that is not the Mark Twain, David. David from Fresh Baked is here. Liz from Fresh Baked is here.
You're here.
Your first, well, it's not your first time. You haven't been here like a couple decades, right?
30 years for me.
30 years.
For her.
10, 15 years, yeah.
10, 15 years. What do you think?
I mean,
You're speechless.
I'm speechless.
That's rare.
When I'm walking through Main Street in Independence Land, it was some of the most remarkable, like, it was just so new and so wonderful, and everything was great, and I just want to do everything, you know? I really am in love with Walt Disney World in general.
So are you gonna start coming back? Will this be your?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You're gonna do more?
I immediately started thinking, let's see, how can I make this profitable? You know, it's like.
So check it out. They're blowing the smokestack for you. We call it the Liberty Bell here.
Yes.
We call it the Liberty Bell here.
Liberty Bell.
Liberty
Yeah.
Bell, Molly Brown, and Mark Twain.
So we're gonna go on Haunted Mansion right now.
Alright.
This is the lightning lane. This is the standby lightning lane. We should probably get in there.
Yeah, let's do
This
it.
is our queue right here?
Yeah, let's get in there.
All right.
All right, I stand corrected. This is the lightning lane. Now the lightning lane is kind of nice, but definitely has a lot of issues too, and I kind of hope over time they streamline it a little more and make it a little more user-friendly. So obviously this is a different facade than you are used to out on the West Coast, David. This is not New Orleans Square.
I love like Tower Turner also, how it's, you know, elevated.
Yeah.
That's really neat. I really like
Our stretch room doesn't move. Spoiler alert.
Right. It pretends to be.
It pretends to move. It's a faux move. Fa or faux?
Yeah,
Faux move. All right, the moment you've been waiting for, David. We have now made it over to the People Mover. You don't have this in Anaheim. Look at the look of joy on your face.
We've got the structure, but we don't have the actual ride.
It's People Mover time. Have you ever been on a People Mover ever? Did you ever go on the Disneyland People Mover?
I did, but I don't have any memory of it.
Nope. Well, you're about to have a new memory. Welcome aboard. Oh, it's not moving. Usually this moves.
Yeah, no, it's not a moving side.
I was expecting this to move. We gotta walk up it. Are you having an emotional moment right now?
For your
Having a little emotional moment?
Oh, what's that?
Like a bucket list. Now they just need to bring one of these over to Anaheim. Bring it back to Anaheim, David. Bring it back to Anaheim.
Why they can't? Why can't they?
I don't know. David knows. He knows the reason.
Why can't they?
Because they can't make up their mind.
They can't make up their mind?
They could do it if they want. It's not even that expensive.
Yes, that's Progress City right there. Walt's original vision of Epcot. Yeah, take a look at the astronauts up there. I like the look on your face right now, the reflection. I can see the excitement right there. I can hardly see Liz though. She's kind of like, there she is. There's Liz. Now you can say you've finally done it. I can hardly see you.
I can say that, and I can say that with a big fat smile on my face.
So you give People Mover WDW a big thumbs up. You were saying you don't want to meet your hero.
I met my hero,
and you liked it.
My hero is heroic. I love my hero.
Who's that? Is that Chris Provost down there? The guy who's never been on Carousel of Progress? Chris has never been on Carousel of Progress ever?
Let's make him. We should make him go on Carousel of Progress.
You're gonna make him go on Carousel of Progress? He's right over there. You see us waving? He doesn't see us waving.
Where
is the shirt?
What is this shirt?
My Epcot 35th.
Oh my
They
gosh.
just celebrated their 40th.
Yeah.
Like the shirt?
I love this shirt.
David and I just did the People Mover, his first time on the WDW People Mover.
Did you like it?
David, did you like it?
Did it? Was it too fast?
No.
I I didn't even know it was gonna be that bad, actually.
You think it'll ever go to Disneyland? You think it'll ever be at Disneyland? You want it to be at Disneyland?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
David almost shed a tear on there.
Did he really?
He really liked it. You know the phrase "Don't meet your heroes." He just met his hero, and he was content. Look, he's still enjoying the moment right now.
I'm gonna shoot the people over all day. We're just gonna stay here in Tomorrowland. I'm just gonna shoot the people.
Do you have time to go on Carousel of Progress with us?
Oh my gosh.
Do you have time, or you gotta make up some?
I can't. I gotta tap out on that one.
All right,
wait,
fair
wait,
enough. We might do the train instead.
So, are you really?
Yeah.
If you do train, I heard that you get a really good view of the Tron.
The Tron? Is that what they call it?
The
Is that what the
Tron.
cool kids are calling
That's what the cool kids call
it?
it.
The Tron.
By the way, I was here super late last night. I got the extra hours.
That's your back. Look at you.
Yeah, and it's super special.
Yeah.
But while we're here, you're not going to believe what happened. Did you hear what happened? Oh my gosh, it was insane. On Main Street, Princess Jasmine was walking down, and oh, it was awful. She tried to go to all boys school, but she wasn't allowed in. Hey!
Can always count on you, Chris. Can always,
let me take a brief moment. Let me just say this, because I know that Adam doesn't do this very often. Do not edit this out.
I'm not going to edit this out as far as you know.
Yeah, Adam is one of the nicest and kindest people I've ever met in my life. He's so awesome, and it's always a pleasure to hang out with him and see him. It's just, good guy. Good guy. Wow, you're taller than I thought you were.
There's the 40 bucks. There's your cash. Thank you. We're having a meeting of the minds about why Chris doesn't like Carousel of Progress.
Sock you right in the ear.
You're gonna sock me in the ear?
Every time we get together, you give me grief about Carousel
I do.
of Progress.
And now David fresh baked it.
You can't keep me away from the Carousel of Progress today.
Oh, you're taking him?
Yeah.
Adam never lets me to go. He's like, don't go.
I
Chris.
invited
Don't
you.
go. No, he didn't.
I invited. So you're heading over. You're going to Haunted Mansion. We were just there.
I am. Oh,
Are you going to do a secrets reveal?
I am doing secrets reveal. I know. I was given some inside information on a secret that most people don't know.
All right. Oh, it's Mr. Toad in the cemetery. All right, we have decided to go over to Storybook Circus. We're going to go over to the train depot and ride the train. So no carousel today. At least we got to talk about it. I love Carousel of Progress. Train pulling away from the station, the Lily Bell, which means we're going to be on the next one. They did announce an opening date for Tron Light Cycle Run, April 4th, I believe it was. But they are also going to have annual pass holder and DVC, Disney Vacation Club members, which I am, previews. They just have not announced. I'm guessing maybe a week or two before then, before April 4th, there will be Tron Light Cycle Run previews. Maybe I'll see it testing over there in the distance. This is the extended queue for Goofy Barnstormer. Oh, could it be? We're going to be on the Walter Elias Disney.
No way.
Not the Roy or the Lily Bell. David, you're going on Walt.
Yes, I am. I love trains.
I was kind of hoping we would get the Walter Elias Disney. So we did the People Mover together. People Mover's right over there. And now we're doing the train together.
No, the best of Disney. Oh look, and there's the monorail.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Transportation overload, David. Look at right now, Big Thunder Mountain is closed for some routine maintenance. We get a little behind the scenes here on the train. Best remove them. There's no guests allowed on it right now. I think it's down for like another week or two more. Heading back out of Magic Kingdom now across 7 seas. I must say, the sun glistening across the water with the wind like this, very beautiful. And I think I might park hop over to Hollywood Studios. I can't park hop till 2, and it's not quite 2 yet, but I think at 2 o'clock I can park hop over there, so I might do that. It's about 12:30 right now. I cannot park hop into Studios till technically 2 p.m. Something got started with the reservation system. So maybe that'll change over time. It'd be nice to just leave here and pop in at any time during the day. See what happens. One of the announcements, I believe, over in Anaheim at Disneyland is in the very near future, you're going to be able to start park hopping at 11 a.m., not at 1 p.m. Right there, right now, currently, it's 1 p.m. out there, 2 p.m. here. I'm going to try something here. So today's the 12th. Mama Melrose over at Studios has a 1:50. Now, technically, I'm not supposed to park hop till 2, but I guess if you have the reservation, maybe that's a hack. I'm gonna try it. I think it's gonna work out. It let me book it for $150 for Mama Melrose. I also pulled over here to the Speedway to get gas across from TTC, where it says fuel for every tank. So I think maybe I'll be able to get in before 2 o'clock, which is the cusp for going in for park hopping, because I have Mama Melrose for $150. $3.09 a gallon here too. With it now being 1 p.m., I won't have any issue going through parking. I'm just curious if I'm gonna have an issue getting into the park itself. So getting in here, I just gotta show my annual pass and then park, and then because I got the Mama Melrose reservation, should be able to get in before the 2 p.m. park hopping cusp. I'm just gonna be meeting up with an entire cavalcade of friends today. Also, you can see Spaceship Earth over at Epcot, way over there. And of course the Skyliner running into Studios. And it seems like there's quite a few people. I noticed the Magic Kingdom parking lot was a little fuller than it has been recently. Even with the holidays over, still a lot of people going to the parks. It's hard to pick a favorite restaurant here at Studios. Obviously, the Brown Derby is awesome. Sci-Fi Diner is awesome. But I think I always kind of lean towards Mama Melrose. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Italian food. A celebratory dinner. I don't know what I'm celebrating. Well, I guess I'm celebrating, you know, good things on the horizon. Also, I was checking Disney stock today. It's going up again. Recently it took a big dip, but in the last 5 days it's gone back up. In the last 5 days it's gone up to over 100 again. You know, as I'm showing this, I mean, maybe later it might drop, but it's gone up 8% in the last 5 days. After talking to guest services, they will not let me through the gates until 1:47. So I guess with park hopping, it's not necessarily at 2. They give a 13-minute grace period. So at 1:47, I can go back in and go over. Even with the Mama Melrose, I kind of tried to persuade them at guest services, and it's kind of interesting because Disneyland, it's at 1. I think they're going to push it back to 11, the park hopping, but here it is a 2 p.m. Now, if I had not gone to Magic Kingdom first and just kind of like omitted the Magic Kingdom visit, I could have modified it and gone in here early. But if you scan into your first park, you have to wait till at least 13 minutes before 2 before going in the park, even with a dinner reservation. Up, up, and away. This from a suggestion from the cast member at guest services. Said, am I supposed to just wait around for a half hour in front of the gate? She said, I have a suggestion. Just get on the Skyliner and take the Skyliner back and forth until it's time. And now heading back over, and I got my own pod going back as well. When the cast member headed back over from this little transportation depot, I don't know what you refer to it. It's not like a transportation ticket center. There are tickets here, but it's basically the first stop. They transferred from here over to Epcot, but I'm just going immediately back. I have to deboard and then reboard and head back over to Studios. The cast member said, how many? And I said, just one, there's only one. And her quote was, there can only be one Highlander, which I am amazed. That's a nice little, I don't say throwback, but that's a nice little nod to pop culture. Sean Connery, this thing usually, Sean Connery movie Highlander, this thing usually blasts off, and now I think it's stopping. Oh, maybe the Highlander quote was frowned upon. Yeah, it's not. Okay, go. Usually just blast off, and now it's just, this is the slowest embarkment I've ever had on the Skyliner. I kind of like it. Usually this goes about 10 times faster than this going up. But I'm just going right back over to Studios, which is over there. By the time I get there, it'll be at least 1:47 and time for me to go meet my friends back at Mama Melrose. Wow, that was quite the liftoff. Slowest liftoff ever on the Skyliner. All right, I am now in. I was allowed in at 1:45, so 15 minutes prior. And take a look. It is Jordan the Lion.
That's right.
Who, it's interesting that you are here in Hollywood Studios because you and I were neighbors in Hollywood for 2+ years.
This is surreal because, like I was telling Micah, this is like the glory days of when I lived there, except like really clean. Like
yeah, you can walk down Hollywood Boulevard without a urination smell, and
or someone throwing things at me like the last time I was there,
or other smells of certain things that you smoke and things. And also, World of Micah is here, so it's kind of neat that all three of us are here.
Absolutely.
Because you have a history. You and I love MGM Studios, and you live near me in the real Hollywood. So now we're all here together, lurking in the shadows. I don't know why we're standing in the shadows.
And this is the first time I've been here in 27 years.
Really?
So yeah, so when I was here before, they had the Golden Girls house and all that stuff.
Gone.
Everything's gone.
Now you're in for a real treat. Now it's Batu East. Forget Hollywood history. We have the Disney Star Wars.
That's right.
All right, Mama Melrose time. Let's get some pasta.
Abraham Moskowitz was a Yiddish
Who is? Oh, Abe we were looking at the window up here, Abe Moskowitz.
Yeah, he was a Yiddish singer.
Okay, he's up there on that window. And so it says Potter, 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 which is not Universal.
Mr. Potter?
Which is not Wizarding World. It's Admiral Joe Potter.
Oh, see, I
No,
know.
wait, not Admiral Joe. Who's Potter?
See, I'm thinking.
Admiral Joe Fowler. Is
I'm
it Joe?
thinking It's a Wonderful Life, Mr. Potter.
Joe Fowler and Joe Potter.
Joe Fowler.
There's two Joes.
Yes. And
You were thinking who?
I was thinking Mr. Potter from It's a Wonderful Life.
It could be any of those things.
It's a Wonderful Life store right here.
Wow, you didn't even mean to do that, Jordan.
There it is.
This is one of Micah and I's favorite photos. It's one of the only photos left on Disney World property where you can see the man himself, Mr. Michael Eisner over here. Right over here, Michael Eisner. Of course, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill and the whole rest of the crew. Even George Lucas right over there. No, this isn't George Lucas. That's just George Lucas there. That's the Ewok right there. Look at Chewie right here. Look at Chewie's face.
He looks happy.
Chewie almost looks like Life Day Chewie.
He does.
He has that weird Life Day Chewie like look going on.
Yes.
Yeah. I've always kind of wondered where this is. Is this in the Tatooine Traders?
Yep.
Or is this in the front of the...
Right in front.
So that's Tatooine Traders here, and this is the Ewok Village?
Yep.
Oh,
I have a photo of that I found, and you can see the backside of those facade trees that have
Okay.
the lights on them.
Oh, I see them right here, the painting.
Yeah. But they've redone that entrance and exit.
Okay, and then here's Crossroads. We used to live right by this, Jordan. Remember Crossroads of the World?
Yeah.
Over, what was the movie with, what's his name that was in
Dice Clay,
Andrew
yeah.
Dice Clay?
Yeah, it was
Ford
Fairlane.
Ford Fairlane. Yeah, it's like we're back on Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset again. In
I
here.
felt that as soon as I walked in, saw that Crossroads.
Look at this creepy doll up here. Up here on the wall it says Legends of Disney's Hollywood Studios, and there's Howie Mandel, a younger Howie Mandel. I wonder if Howie Mandel knows he's a legend of Hollywood Studios.
I wonder if
ever
Clover
seen-
knows he's.
Oh yeah, up there we got from Revenge of the Nerds, right up there. Yeah, but I wonder if Howie Mandel knows he's a legend of Hollywood Studios. I really like being in here. Just because you have a fish wearing glasses up above us here, and then you have, oh, look at this, is Dean Martin record on the wall over here, Woody Herman from 1963, and then some old posters, a Gone with the Wind poster up there as well, and I can't really tell which
Charlie
one.
Chaplin.
It's Charlie Chaplin poster up top?
Yeah, I think it's Big City Light or City Lights maybe.
Yeah, it is City Lights.
But it's all in Italian. If you look at all the posters,
Yeah.
they're all Italian.
A lot
I
of
wonder
old-
why that is.
Wow.
I wonder why.
No, I was just gonna let you do all the commentating and record it.
For our appetizer, we all have bread. Yeah, this almost looks like a hand. It almost looks like got the knuckles over here. Their thumb coming out, but this is what we're dealing with here. We all got the same exact thing: spaghetti and meatballs going in hot. Sorry,
Couldn't even wait for us.
Couldn't even.
No shame. He could not even wait. He couldn't even wait for us to film it.
I'm pretty
he was
hungry,
slurping
too.
it up like he was in Lady and the Tramp.
You've got two other options to film this
That's
pretty.
true. They're exactly the same. And we all love Indiana Jones, so we're going to go in for the epic stunt spectacular. That's a close call, Andy.
All right, Indy.
That was a good laugh.
Thanks.
That was a pretty good laugh.
Somebody was doing an evil villain cackle over here, and I'm here.
I think he's talking about you.
This one's for the kids. I want you to giggle like chipmunks, really squeaky
Like
like
chipmunks?
chicken.
The Charlie Chaplin flop.
Got the sun setting over there in the distance. That's going to do it for today. Got to see quite a few friends today. Got to see Jordan the Lion. Got to see Chris Provost. Got to see Fresh Baked. Got to see World of Micah. And special thanks to Jordan the Lion, who got this for me because he knows I like The Natural. Love that movie. And he had this bat. He had this bat made. He's had it for a little while, and he said, "Help meet me at Disney today. Got something for you." So this is awesome. Man, it's been a good day. I'll see you in the next video, the vlog. The vlog is over.